Good evening, Carpheadbangers. Welcome back to Let's Talk Fishing. Oh yes, hashtag vlog 3. Thanks for turning up this time. I didn't think we'd make it. Well, to be fair, Carpheadbangers, the comments have just been overwhelming, to be fair. The responses of the many anglers out there just enlightened and refreshed in what they've seen over the last 2 episodes. So I'm very pleased about that, and it's all good. What I want to do with the show today is obviously talk about when we go fishing and some of the things which might take place when you're on the bank. And one particular thing which was in my mind, because I just happened to be talking to a friend of mine on the bank, and it's basically about the advice you're given, because obviously there'll be times you're on the bank and then someone will come round and have a friendly chat, and obviously it's got to be about one thing or another to do with carp fishing, and eventually sometimes, as you know, they give their friendly advice in regarding what they think might be best for you in that swim and the best tactics and things like that. Because a funny thing happened to me not so long ago, and basically I was just fishing a peg on a certain particular water, and the bailiff at the time just sort of come round and was obviously giving me advice regarding how to fish that particular peg, and obviously what type of bait and how to present the bait and things like that. And as much as I appreciate all advice is good advice, it's just a case of what you want to take from it and how you feel the quality of the advice they've given you. But once again, you've got your own experience and thoughts, and sometimes you're persuaded away from what your intentions are likely to be when you go out fishing. So what I found interesting was obviously when I was given this particular advice, not that I took it by any shape, to be fair, Carpheadbangers, it was a case of you listen and you just do what you think's best for yourself, which is what I recommend for all anglers, because it's the only way you learn for yourself, by making mistakes. Because when you make mistakes, it allows you to think about what you've done wrong so you can improve the next time, rather than if you took the advice, you're making a mistake of somebody else, and it's not worse than paying for the mistake and of advice given in regard to how to fish that particular peg, even though it was maybe genuine advice in the first place. So what was fascinating was the fact that I didn't sort of take the advice. I obviously done my own thing, and to be fair, I quite had a bit of success on the lake. So it just goes to show you get more satisfaction making your own decisions rather than following the path of maybe advice given. So the end result is, for me, you get more satisfaction as an angler going down that road. So I found that interesting. So I just thought I'd share that, to be fair. Just let us know what you thought of any experiences you might have had yourself, Carpheadbangers, because I'm sure there'll be many times that you were on the bank and someone's given you advice and it just didn't work out at all, but then you've gone and done your own thing and then you got some success. So it'll be nice, to let us know your thoughts. And I'll tell you what I'll do with you. Whoever gives me sort of the best comment, I'll send them a tub of the Stinky Squid pop-ups. So yeah, that'll be good. So just have a bit of fun, and there might be some sort of funny situations which might have taken place in your angling. So it'll be nice to share that, and then obviously in the next show we'll bring it up and let everyone hear it. Right, a question was sent to me on the last show, and basically it was sent by Stephen Dixon, and the question he sent me was oops, here we go, let's see what's going on here now. Right, okay, I've made a mistake here. Let's find out. There he is. Right, this went funny, didn't it? Right. The question sent into me by Mr. Stephen Dixon wanted to ask me my opinion about the secret squirrels of carp fishing. This was his reply to me, Carpheadbangers. Cracking the video, Phil, but what a lovely bloke that old boy was. Love to watch yours on the bank. Love watching yours on the bank. Phil, please, can you please talk about the secret squirrels in carp fishing? Nowadays, when you're looking for a syndicate, no one will help you. Keep them videos coming, Phil. Top bloke. To be fair, Carpheadbangers, it's a good question, that, Stephen. Mate, it's a difficult one to be fair, to be honest. It depends what side of the fence you're on. I've been part of a club water syndicate, and to be honest, there's many egos and many anglers wanting to be chiefs and obviously like their little bit of control. But that just seems to happen to most places you go to these days. And to be quite frank, I do agree to a certain extent, clubs and syndicates having the reels and their secret squirrels. It's just, you just don't want those undesirables going on the lake, so you can understand the reasons why. My advice is just firstly, just, you know, make sure you've got a good media profile. I know it sounds mad, but you really don't need to have unnecessary social media stuff on your profile, because it lets you know what sort of person or angler you are to people who might be judging you as an angler or a person to get in any club. You know, there is like media companies out there who will sort of filter through people's timelines, because they may have a number of, you know, social media accounts, and they may have had them for years, so you know, you don't know what you might have left, which might go against you, and even in a job application, to be fair. So it's something to bear in mind, to be fair, Carpheadbangers. Right, so that's my answer. Just obviously you've got to try and network with the right people, and hopefully, you know, you're respected enough to get in these clubs or syndicates. You know, I know there's like many queues, waiting lists I should say, and to be fair, I've even heard of stories that people on them waiting lists, most of them won't even get in the club or syndicate, so it's a bit of a tough one, to be fair. It's just a case of what side of the fence you want to be on and how you see it. Right, we need a break, so there you go. Welcome back, Carpheadbangers. Some of you might know, me and my special guest, Dave Anthony Brown, went to Chateau Moulin last week, and I must admit we had an epic and amazing adventure, and I have to say, what a journey I had, over 15 hours of driving, and sadly I had to do all the driving because of insurance issues. And it was just a truly amazing lake, if I'm honest. I've got no doubt it's one of the best carp lakes in France, and it's got carp up to £72 with a backup of 10 carp over £60 and plenty of 40s and 50s, and even got a catfish up to 150 odd pounds. So certainly got plenty of fish in it to go for, to be honest. But anyway, I want to show you a little bit of the lake, and just to whet your appetite, because obviously I'm working on the video now, and I'm looking forward to making it, to be fair. Just captured some awesome footage. I managed to catch a few carp along the way, and it's just a special lake, to be fair, Carpheadbangers, and it's definitely worth the journey. If you don't sort of push yourself to sort of go on adventures like this, you probably never get to fish or see lakes. You know, it's just a real special place, and to be fair, it's just run by really lovely people. It's run by a family. They work it and manage it, and it's really they do the place proud, and it is what it is. It's a very old lake. It's 11th century. It was first built by the monks, and used to be a crayfish farm at one time in the olden days, I believe. But anyway, have a little look at this this lake, and I'm sure you'll find it pretty truly amazing. So anyway, enjoy. I'll catch you back in a minute. Bye for now.
Well, Carpheadbangers, we finally arrived to Chateau Moulin. Yeah, dreams come true. Well, we're here to smash it, aren't we, David?
We are, buddy, we are.
So see you in a minute. Bye.
Beautiful. This is what it's all about. We're on the magic rods with the magic rig. Oh, it's a lump. It's a lump. And we've got it. Oh my God. Oh my God! That'll do us, lad. That'll do us. Hey, that's a first, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh my God. Anyway, it's not the biggest, but it made history. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Something else that if that's come off. Oh, let's have a look. Well, Carpheadbangers, we've made history. Haven't we, David?
Certainly have.
Well, we'll have to show you one day. Isn't it? Isn't it, mate? Not for the size of fish. It's what we caught it on. But anyway, beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it? Beautiful. £34 Carpheadbangers on the magic stuff. Just that shadow on that light. Do us a favour, get that light there, Dave. Pick it up and do it on a downward view over the camera. That's it. Pick it up over the camera. That's it. That's the one. Now that's a better shot, isn't it? Isn't it? Beautiful. Thank you very much. Let's turn it round. Okay. Isn't it? There you go, Carpheadbangers. Beautiful. Absolute beautiful. Right, let's get it back. We've done it, David. We've done it, lad. We've done it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that intro, Carpheadbangers. As you can see, a little bit of magic took place, and all I can say is look out for the video. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Me and Dave certainly had a few laughs at Chateau Moulin. As for the lake itself, I think it's unquestionable on the footage how beautiful it is. It's certainly got some impeccable carp in the lake. We managed to catch a few of them, and yes, on the magic stuff and the magic rig. Hopefully I'll reveal that somewhere in the future. Just need to do a bit more testing first, but everything's looking positive. And as you can see, we got a little bit overexcited in the video, and to be fair, I'm quite happy with what took place. To be fair, I was just bloody over the moon, if I'm being honest. But anyway, you just need to watch it now, wouldn't you? I have been working on it over the last 24 hours, and all I can say, it's looking pretty exciting. And a few issues with microphones again, but I think we'll get through it, to be fair. Anyway, moving on. Someone asked me on the first episode of Let's Talk Carp Fishing, and obviously I was doing some rigs at the time, playing around, and one of the viewers happened to notice I was using that. Yes, it's Corda's Tackle Safe. To be fair, Carpheadbangers, I'm not really one for products or anything like that. I have my reasons for doing that, but at the same time, I want to be fair and honest regarding what I'm trying to do. And if I feel that there's something to be said regarding a product, whether it's positive or negative, I'd like to think I can give an honest opinion as an angler, and hopefully it's respected for what it is. It's not going to be about slagging any company or anything like that, because I think the companies do a good job, to be fair, trying to keep us anglers at a level where we can stay ahead of the game in. So it is what it is. So what I do want to do is hopefully do a product review and give you an honest opinion. So anyway, this was noticed. I called this Tackle Safe. What's my opinion? Well, it's bloody good. It's a lovely size. To be fair, I've got a tackle box which cost me about £2.50. It's just an ordinary sort of like toolbox type, but it's perfect in its size and proportion in what I do and sticking bits and bobs in. And you can get them from likes of Poundland and things like that. But when I seen this, and to be fair, I got it from Eric's Angling. I think I paid about 20 quid for it, or maybe 17. I got a little bit of discount, I think. But anyway, I got it. I thought it was good. I use it. I stick my stuff in it. The positives are, it looks great, it feels great, it's sturdy, it doesn't look like sort of it's going to fall apart in 5 minutes, because to be fair, me little tackle boxes do fall apart, they get broke dead pretty easy. Negatives, just a couple. I would love this to be about just a little bit bigger, maybe half an inch to an inch bigger, and I'd also like it to be a little bit thicker, maybe 10 mil. And then I think this would be perfect. I think if they bring a newer version of this out, then it'll definitely be a winner. The negatives for me is the magnets. Now don't get me wrong, they're great in relation to securing the box, keeping it closed and things like that. I really like the idea. What I don't like about it is when you open the compartments, you're limited to what you can put into them, because well, it all depends what you want to put in them. To be honest, I think you best put more plasticky stuff, which is not going to sort of jump, and all the hooks sort of go to the magnet, and you're forever pricking your fingers or having problems sort of closing the lid in order to secure, because if you put them in, sometimes the hook just jumps straight to the magnet, and it's a bit of a pain in the arse to do, to be fair. But other than that, I'd like the compartments just slightly little bit bigger, because you know some of us anglers have got big fingers, and it is a little bit sort of fiddly getting your stuff out. But other than that, I think the product is excellent, and it's definitely worth a buy, in my opinion. So anyway, that's my product review of the Tackle Safe. Obviously it's got different compartments in it, as you already know, regarding probably seeing it, because it's been out some time now. But that's my honest opinion, and I'm quite happy to use it. So there you go. Done. Product review. How simple was that? No fancy gimmickry, just straightforward. There's your answer. Anyway, moving on. I hope you're enjoying the show so far, Carpheadbangers. to be fair, we're coming to the end now. What I'd like to do, Christmas is coming up. I've got a video to make and that's going to take some time. So the stuff I've got on the worktop here, I'd like to give you the opportunity to win it. So we'll do a second competition as well as the other competition I've mentioned earlier on. But this time, in order to win this lot on the table, which is 4 tubs of the Stinky Squid pop-ups, yeah, smell lovely. And I have to say, Carpheadbangers, the anglers which have been buying this stuff, there's not many can say they haven't caught on it. So anyway, you will enjoy them, I assure you of that. I'd also like to give you an opportunity of winning the Spawn, some Corda leg clips and rubbers, and I managed to find 2 Carpheadbangers Help, Respect and Enjoy stickers. So in order to win that lot, all you need to do in the comments is obviously like and share the video, Let's Talk Carp Fishing Vlog 3. Make a comment in the comments and pick which day I caught that 34-pound mirror on the magic rig. Not that I'm going to call it the magic rig, mind. It just happened to be a magic moment at the time. Obviously testing something I think is going to be hopefully bloody marvellous. But anyway, you have to wait and see what happens over that. I've got quite a bit more testing to do, and I'm really excited about it, to be fair, Carpheadbangers. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. Christmas is coming up soon, as I said. I hope you all enjoy yourselves. I hope it's a magic one, full of laughs, because we all need that in life, to be fair, Carpheadbangers. There's a lot going on out there. And in the meantime, I'll catch you all later. Bye for now, Carpheadbangers, and thanks very much for your support. See you all again.